Parents, have you ever gone through your kid's room and found something you wish you hadn't? My son Caleb was 15 when I decided to deep clean his disaster of a bedroom. He'd been at summer camp for 2 weeks, and the smell had reached the kitchen. I'm talking full hazmat situation. Dirty socks that could probably walk themselves to the laundry, plates with food so old it had developed its own ecosystem. I started with the obvious stuff. Clothes everywhere, empty energy drink cans, the usual teenage wasteland. Then I moved his desk to vacuum underneath. That's when I found the loose floorboard. My first thought was drugs. Every parent's nightmare, right? I pried it up, expecting to find a stash of something that would require a very awkward conversation when he got home. Instead, I found notebooks, dozens of them, wrapped in plastic bags. The first one I opened made my stomach drop. It was filled with detailed observations about our neighbors, not just casual notes, full surveillance reports, when they left for work, what cars they drove, how many people lived in each house. He'd mapped out patrol routes for the neighborhood security guard, documented which windows were visible from which angles. The next notebook was worse. Floor plans of our neighbors' houses, accurate ones. I recognized the layout of the house 3 doors down from the last block party. How did he know where their bedrooms were? My hands were shaking as I flipped through more pages. Photos, printed photos of people through their windows. The woman across the street doing dishes. The teenage daughter next door sleeping. The man 2 houses over watching TV in his underwear. I felt sick. The final notebook contained what he called entry scenarios, different methods for getting into houses undetected. He'd rated each neighbor's home for security weaknesses. Our house was labeled compromised. He'd noted that I often forgot to lock the back door. There were 47 notebooks total, 3 years of documentation. I sat on his bedroom floor, surrounded by evidence that my son was either planning something terrible or already doing it. This wasn't normal teenage rebellion. This was methodical, calculated. When Caleb came home from camp, I was waiting in the kitchen with one of the notebooks. His face went completely white. "I can explain," he said immediately. "Please do," I managed. He sat down slowly, not making eye contact. "You know how you and Dad always said I should find a career I'm passionate about?" I nodded, confused. "I want to be in security, like corporate security or maybe FBI. This is my practice." My relief lasted exactly 2 seconds. "Caleb, you took pictures of people in their homes without permission. That's illegal." "I know," he said quietly. "I was going to delete them after I finished my research." "Research?" "I'm writing a report about neighborhood vulnerabilities. I was going to give it to the HOA. The worst part? He genuinely thought he was helping. In his mind, documenting everyone's private moments was community service. We spent 6 hours talking that night. I made him delete every photo and promised to destroy the notebooks. I scheduled him for therapy the next week. But lying in bed afterward, I couldn't shake one thought. If I hadn't found those floorboards, how long would this have continued? And what exactly was he planning to do with all that information?